So last time we finished the Hunrath area for the most part. We will be coming back to Hunrath because there is more things to do here. Like there was that one door at the other end of the waterfall that we didn't open, but that's for a later time. Right now, we need to go to a place and do a thing. Specifically, we need to go to a different world. Because there are 4 worlds in this game. There's Hunrath, which is the first world. Then there's also Kaptar, Moray, and Soria. And those are the order that we are actually going to be doing said worlds, and that's not the way to go. I am getting lost. So, each world has a different tree, red, yellow, green, blue. As you saw, there were 3 different colored portals in the heart area. But yeah, let's go figure out how to traverse between the worlds. And by figure out, I mean I show you and you get confused, because it's rather unclear. Nothing really points to this at all. But anyway, you saw this weird thing, right? So we pull this down, and suddenly there's a green thing. And yeah, we hit the button and we get lag, and everything dissolves and takes a million years to reform. Literally a neon. Here we go. So where are we? We're in a new place. Now, I'm going to explain how the teleporter works because it's very unclear. It's more than just a teleporter that teleports you from point A to point B. Also, here's a wall that we cannot open. I just came over here for demonstrative purposes. This world is Moray. Now you may think, hey look, it's pretty and beautiful and stuff, but Moray is actually nothing like this at all, really. It's a terrible world. Also, now note that this side, this time it's yellow. Now Moray takes a lot longer to load, so we've got a lot of time to explain how it works. The teleporter doesn't just teleport you. It teleports everything, all matter, inside a spherical radius. Area, whatever, volumes. Inside that spherical sphere that is made by the colored light, and the colored light indicates which world you'll be teleporting to. Yellow is Hunrath, green is Moray, blue is Kaptar, and red is Soria. Now, it may sound cool and all, but some of the puzzles get pretty dumb. That, and with the exception of one, there's one instance where this is false. But everything else, Hunrath is the main hub world. You never go from Kaptar to Moray, or from Moray to Soria, or from Soria to Kaptar. If you want to go from Kaptar to Soria, you'd have to first travel to Hunrath. If you want to go from Moray to Kaptar, you'd have to first travel through Hunrath. If you want to go to Soria from Moray, you would have to go first through Hunrath. Unless, of course, you went through the heart, but, yeah. So as you'll see, this, rock section, it seems, like, just notice that the 2 portions don't really work together. We've got jagged rock, we've got some sort of spherical cutout area. It's like a perfect sphere. That's because that's what the teleporter does. It teleports all matter within the sphere and no other matter. So maybe you'll have noticed those spheres that seem to just be taken, like just chunks out of land all around. That's because they were much bigger chunks of the world. Like even this globe that the place is in, it's a gigantic sphere. But you'll see more of that later. Anyway, now that you know how that works, we can go to our next world, and that world is Kaptar. And if you think I'm walking slowly, I would agree. I think they might have patched the bug where you can go twice as fast as you should be able to. I don't know. Which is a disappointment, though. Oh, that's why I'm going fast. No? I don't know. Anyway, so we go over here. Long, windy path. And we get to over here. And you may have seen this earlier. Correction, you have seen this earlier. But first, actually, we are going to hit this button. Now that the power has been activated, we've got a nice little bit of shortcut into the, whatever that place is. Junkyard. So here's a place. If we pull this lever, you'll notice that it's laggy and also blue. And also very, very loud. I'm going to be turning that down. Anyway, perhaps you've started noticing a trend. 4 worlds, 4 colors, 4 species. Yes, each world is inhabited by a different species, which we won't really be seeing any of. Just lore-wise. Now I'm gonna deal with that volume issue. So yeah, we're in a bit of a cave, and now if you'll notice, everything here, this sphere, like yeah, you can see sphere discoloration, but the geometry fits perfectly. That's because it originally came from here. So yeah, you'll notice here is a thing that we can't really do, and we don't really want to do anyway. It's just a shortcut that's kind of pointless. And some lag. So we got this weird thing, and we can't really do anything over here. Also, welcome to Captar. It's a terribly ugly place. There's some nice green vegetation in the background. Hint, hint. Yeah, so you'll notice this lever here. That certainly accomplished a lot. What if we push it the other way? That certainly accomplished a lot. That's because the handbrakes are on or whatever. Just pull this lever, and it releases that end. And now we can do this. Correction, we can do this. Correction, we can't do anything. Here we go. There we go. Yeah, we need to release that anyway. Now we can do this. And if you'll notice here, nothing. We can't go further for some reason. And that reason is, we need to push that down, which will allow us to pull this out. And, yeah, because apparently it was locked. I don't know. But anyway, you'll come over here and you'll notice. Yeah, we can't go through this wall. That's because we haven't broken the red beam of this world. Every world has a red beam. Anyway, so let's just go along the linear path. This world is very linear. It branches off, yes, but it's very linear. All the other worlds are linear. Moray is extremely linear. So that's another disappointment I have. You'll notice there's another sphere that came from somewhere else. We don't actually deal with that one. But yeah, that's just some backstory about how the spheres work. There's our red beam for this place. Here's a place that has absolutely 0 significance. And here's a bunch of rubble. And nice light. I don't know. So we'll go up here. Here's a thing. And lag. And you'll notice, hey look, there's a bridge there. This music's actually not that bad. We need to get over there, but we can't get over there for a while because, you can't really see it from here, but, down there you'll be able to see more clearly. This is a very mechanical age, and I may be thinking the Vylians are inhabiting this age, and, that's actually wrong. The Vylians, live in the, in Moray. which was pretty interesting. But granted, since you don't really know anything about them because of lore and stuff, yeah. Anyway, this thing is in the way. We can get through there because there's a pathway, and there's a staircase over there, but, that big metal anchor thing is blocking our path. This is not where we came from. Yes. See, those beetles, those are the area? I don't know. Feels like I'm pretty sure that's like a Castlevania game. Correction, I know it's a Castlevania game. I've never played any Castlevania, though. I'm rambling and going off topic. So yeah, this thing is kind of in our way from that staircase. So we need to move it. How do we move it, however? We need to turn on the main power. To do that, well, gotta do a lot of things. I'd say top priority, we should get rid of that red laser, but top priority, we should actually get rid of that laser. No, top priority, we need to actually put on some sort of electrical power. And, basically you'll notice that, we can go this way. There's another staircase. And yeah, yeah, the double thing isn't actually working. The walk speed is so slow. Why would anyone want to do this unless they had, like, a year to waste? So yeah, it looks like they patched that glitch. Anyway, here's a bunch of chains, and here's more mechanical stuff. And lag. There's always lag. That thing seems to have crashed. Those are some funky textures. Anyway, we can go down here. And, that really does absolutely nothing for us. Really, there's no time, really, we need to come down here. But we can explore this place a little bit more. For example, we can go this way. What be this way? Pretty sure it's absolutely nothing, also. There might be a paper or book or... Yeah, no paper, no book. Absolute uselessness. Well, now that that's, clearly established, let's go, yeah, there's nothing here, by the way. This appears to be some sort of gondola ride, but, that gondola seems to have broken. So let's just go through the gear. Okay, fine, we can. So welcome to a thing with a place and doodads. First, this thing. It's got a ton of different switches and dials. It's extremely complicated. This is the box of infinite complexity. Your worst nightmare. But luckily for you, this thing is entirely pointless. Okay, that's not true. It's used in 2 achievements, but it's got no practical purpose, so you can relax there. We'll be talking about those achievements later, though, because we can't get either one of them right now. So we can just look around. There's a nice cliff. Hope you're not afraid of heights. Insert, like, a Jaws theme here. No. Jaws. Insert some variety of music here. Anyway, let's just go along this path. See what we can see, do what we can do. Here's a wheel thing. That doesn't seem to want to, stay put. That's because, we have yet to do things with this. No. We want to put that gear down, then we want to turn this. And apparently turning that gear once will start the entire system. And now here you'll see that, this lower part's moving. Now if we close this, we'll see that makes this entire upper part move. So we'll go over here and stand right here, and it'll pass directly over us. I wonder if we had to duck. No, you'll notice that, yeah, this thing's moving, but it's not connected at the sides. But you'll also notice that the giant wall down here is removed, so, let's, if it would allow me, here we go, apparently we timed that badly. No. There we go. Don't know why I was having so much troubles. Yeah, we used this to connect all the other things. I don't know how this works, but no, I'm not done with you yet. All these nice glitchiness. So now that we've got all 4 of those attached, they move different machinery. Now you can see that, I'm pretty sure you do need all 4 attached, although I've not confirmed that. You'll see that this is moving. Now that that's moving, there was a thing that we can't get to yet. Right. So, we need to do that. We had to do that. Also, you'll notice a thing there, but, I thought the box of infinite complexity lowered that ladder, but no, we just push it, essentially. And just to complete our roundabout tour, there's nothing over here. So now we need to destroy that red laser. Now that we've got the power going, we need to go through that one place where we could touch the wall. And, yeah. So it's a little bit of a puzzle figuring out how to, dismantle the power. Or, by that I mean destroy the red laser. But fortunately, it's not that much. I just said that it was a puzzle, and then I immediately contradicted myself. Clearly, I have my priorities in order. But no. If we'll go over here, you'll see peculiar things. No, in actuality, if you go over here, you'll see it's another sphere thing. And it's got wooden boxes and stuff, and if you look through here, there's laser. So let's just see where this thing takes us. Here we go. If this lever would pull. And it takes us back to Hunrath because, like I said, Hunrath is the main hub world, essentially. A bit disappointing, but what can you say? Aside from it's a bit disappointing. Hunrath takes a long time to load, by the way, so we might be here for a while. So if that's the case, how was your summer vacation? Did you read any good books lately? How's the weather been? Dogs or cats? Do you like pepperoni on your pizza? And, I really don't know. Small talk. Hooray. Anytime now. I'm probably going to be cutting any more of these future incursions out because they certainly take a long time. Proof of this game's excellent quality. Note the sarcasm. I think we're almost there. Yep, here we go. And you'll notice, hey look, we're inside that one house with the weirdness. And yeah. So now you'll notice that this minecart track is fully complete. It turns out it wasn't supposed to look like rubble after all. So you may be thinking, well, great, now we've got a minecart track on this place. And that means we can go to, this thing over here, and then you might be wondering, what's the point of taking our minecart over here? The answer, nothing. We don't want the minecart over here. We want the minecart in the, in there. You'll see. But first, I'm actually going to, yeah, I'm going to cut until, I make it back to that first, teleporter thing in Captar. So now that we're back here, you'll notice that this area looks much more normal, and that this is a completely different teleporter. There's no obtuse wall blocking our way, and here we get a good view. Actually, you'll see that there's one circle right there. There's another circle right there of where the world was torn apart. Stuff like that. So yeah, let's take this teleporter, and I will see you on the other side, because it's pretty laggy. And we've made it, and on this side it looks pretty out of place. The coloration of the rock is completely different. But we came here because we actually, I see. Fortunately for us, this lever also acts not only as a handbrake, but as a recall. And also as a handbrake. Can we... Uh-huh. If at any time you'd like to work, game. Okay, there we go. I was just spinning in the wrong direction. So, let's go back and see what, the deal is with, that thing. And by that thing, I mean the other teleport area, once we've, restored that, essentially. So we just meander over here, and, yep, this path certainly appears pretty normal. And we can get to here, and yeah, yeah, now what? You may be very confused how to destroy this laser without a blue Mofang device. No, blue... whatever they're called, a blue device. But, well, you'll see shortly. But first, I will take a cut. So back in Hunrath, getting turned around, here's our minecart. Let's go for a little bit of a ride. This minecart does have very limited capacity for usefulness, but this is one of the occasions where we need it. Now this time we're going to go through here, and stop right about here, and we're going to be activating this thing from this side, if I could see. Where's that lever? Okay, there's the lever. It's hard to see with that gigantic light and the glare and the lag. There's another button on this side if you couldn't tell. So yeah, we can activate this from this side. Which is what we're supposed to do, by the way. And then once we make it to Captar, notice we're in the minecart too. And we use this minecart. Yeah, there's nowhere to go from here. We're actually trapped, but we can still use this minecart. Maybe. Can't really see much, but yeah, you can see a little bit of this thing being destroyed on this side. And with that, we're gonna go back. By the way, you have to make sure the minecart is facing this direction. So if you went around the, roundabout in the junkyard, you will not be facing the correct direction, and you will have to turn yourself back around. I did that on my first playthrough. It was a bit frustrating, but so yeah, the correct orientation is without any flips or rotations. So before you go to the junkyard. And actually with that, I'm probably going to call it an episode. Next time we'll be exploring more Captar now that we've broken the red laser and activated the power and done a few more other things. Yeah.